Good day, gentlemen. Big video today. Have you ever felt that no matter what you do, no matter what you achieve, you still have the story that you're not good enough? Could be in your relationship, could be in your dating life. Perhaps it's your career or your personal well-being. There's a story running that you are not good enough. You don't deserve it. Today, gentlemen, we're rewriting that story. Let's go. Good day, gentlemen, and welcome to the Remarkable Man Project. I'm Dwayne Klassen, and today we are talking about one of the biggest challenges that all men are experiencing, and that is not being good enough. Now, you might be thinking now, Dwayne, can't be all men. I'm talking about all men, and it doesn't matter how successful you are. Every man is going through some level of not feeling good enough. I know some of my top mentors out there have said that one of their biggest challenges is imposter syndrome. These guys are at the top of their game. They're playing large, huge crowds, huge dollars. And yet there's a part of them that says, man, you don't deserve this. You're not good enough, man. You're just not there. Well, today, gentlemen, I'm going to share with you 5 steps that you can take to truly rewrite that story and be the remarkable man you know is within. Gentlemen, it's been my story too, so I've got lots to share on this. Before we get into it, if you're brand new to the Remarkable Man Project channel, welcome, brother. I am so honored that you came here today. My wish for you is that you leave here moved, touched, and inspired, because we're here to help men level up their game, to give them the tools, the resources, the brotherhood, the leadership that they need to be the remarkable man within, the 2.0 version of who you are. Yeah. And as you know, this world is dealing with this crazy clown show upside down narrative. This woke leadership thing that's going on is destroying our society as we know it. Now more than ever, this world needs remarkable men. My question to you is, will you be one of them? I'm also the author of my groundbreaking book, The Remarkable Man, Champions to Women, Heroes to Children, and Brothers to Each Other. You can get it today on Amazon. There's a link in the description. And of course, I'm also the coach for men. I'm here to inspire men to get to the 2.0, the remarkable man within. And I'm also the founder of the Remarkable Man Project. This is our community. And we're here to help bring men together from around the world to truly level up and to feel that sense of community. If you'd like to explore more, click the link and join the Remarkable Man Project School community today. All right, let's get right into the video. I'm doing this one because it is a request from so many viewers and clients that say, Dwayne, I'm dealing with a level of insecurity that I haven't felt before to this level, or it's coming back. And now I'm just really feeling the heaviness of not being good enough. My question to you is, if this is something that's going on in your world, what is it costing you? I do a lot of videos about relationships and the challenges that we're experiencing right now in the manosphere around dating and relationships. And it's a quagmire. And right now, so many men are being eaten up and spat out. And now they're feeling even worse than they were before, right? They've come through a nasty relationship, and now they find themselves alone. And they're trying to get out there into the world, and the pendulum has swung so dramatically that the rules have changed. And a lot of men are struggling on how to show up for today's empowered woman. Well, I'm going to share with you something that may be counter to what direction you're going in when it comes to dating and relationships. I want to caution you that if you are not feeling in your power, if you are feeling like you are not good enough, brother, now is not the time to be dating. Stop that shit. No, you need to focus on you. You need to be the one to ignite your authentic masculine power first. You need to discover what's at the core of this insecurity. this feeling that you're not good enough. Or you can put in imposter syndrome. You don't want people finding out the truth about who and what you are and the challenges and the shit show behind the veil. It's so common. And I have to share this with you. I too, sometimes I get into this funk where I'm not good enough. It happens, but it doesn't own me like it once did. I could, go into the thick of it and I would lose myself in it, but not anymore, because I make my empowerment my focus. So yeah, I can get into it once in a while, but I won't stay there. I know how to pop back out. And that's what I want to share with you today. Because at the end of this day, I want you to know this at the root of who you are, that you are good enough. You're more than good enough. You're a fucking remarkable man. And that's what you're forgetting. And if there's anything that I want to have as a common theme in my videos, is that you are already remarkable. Yep, I know for some of you, they're like, what the fuck, Dwayne? You don't understand what I'm dealing with. I get that. Yes, I do. But at the root, you are a remarkable man. I'm going to share this with you. Once you get this, you'll understand that, okay, maybe Dwayne's onto something here. Maybe Dwayne's got something. So let's get into the steps, because I want you to have some true takeaways here. Step one, gentlemen, is getting to the truth. And the truth is that you are living a lie every time you tell yourself that you're not good enough, that you are an imposter, or this isn't something that you deserve, the goodness, the greatness. That's a lie. You have been programmed to feel like you're not good enough. And this not good enough story is rooted somewhere in your childhood. This thing that you've got going on isn't new. No, it's been playing in the background for a long time. And for many of you, it's lifetime. And every once in a while you pop up and you're going, yeah, I feel I'm awesome, I'm great. But then that root will come back and share with you that, hey, remember, you're not good enough. But the truth is, it has been a program that was given to you. It's not naturally occurring. Get this, it's not naturally occurring. What you are naturally is remarkable. Good Lord, brother, whether you're religious or not, you are a child of the Most High. You're a connection to the energy that permeates and penetrates all existence. You are remarkable. It is in your DNA. Somewhere, somehow, you bought into this story, and usually rooted from when you were a little boy, that you're not good enough. And you've been striving to change that story ever since. Society, the people that you trust often become crabs in your bucket, and they're pulling you down because you believe their story. You believe what they have to say. And I'm telling you, it's all bullshit. A lot of people will say things to pull you down to make themselves feel better about who and what they are, especially if you're coming out of a nasty narcissistic relationship. You are more than good enough. Know that whatever you're feeling is not yours. That is a program that has been put onto you. And so you're wearing it like some goo, some heavy energy. And you have the power to just say, I'm not playing this game anymore. I'm not doing this. I am a remarkable man. And even if that doesn't just flow off your tongue, it still is the truth. You just got to get used to it and understand that you bought into a lie and an untruth that you're not good enough. That's where it starts. This is the foundational piece. It's a program. And I want you to just consider, not today, not on this video, but consider doing the deep dive into where that program was first anchored. Once you understand that, you start to realize that there's the layers of the onion, and most of it is not true. All right, so step number 2 is reframe the inner critic. Every time that you tell yourself that story that you're not good enough, I want you to ask yourself, what evidence do I have to support that I'm not good enough? Get real with it. What evidence is supporting that right now? And where is this coming from? I want you to journal it. Where is this coming up? And then write in 2 columns or underneath it, everything that you write that's a negative that says, hey, I'm not good enough. I want you to write immediately where you are good enough. In fact, I want you to do a deep dive into all your victories. I do this with all my clients because it is the evidence that you're looking for that says you are remarkable. And so what you do is you write down everything that you remember where you had a victory. Go back to when you were a little boy and had a victory. Anytime you got praise or were seen as a value producer, maybe it was sports day and you were covered in ribbons. You won your first ribbon. Maybe you got a trophy. Maybe dad or mom said, way to go, champ. You're awesome. Or an uncle. Maybe mom and dad weren't there as that level of support. But where do you remember the very first time you're awesome? You're amazing. And keep going all through your life. Those little epochs in your history show that you are good enough. You've done some amazing epic shit. You know this, brother. Write it down. Show yourself. There it is in black and white or blue and white or whatever color you're using. You have evidence to support that. And you have to reprogram yourself. This is going to be an active process to catch yourself when you're doing the negative shit and get back into the flow of, all right, I got evidence to say, man, I rock. I kick ass. Because you do. All right. And that brings us to step number 3. And that is taking ownership and taking action on the stories that you're telling yourself about not being good enough. As the remarkable man that you are, you've got to have the conversations. You've got to take the action. I want you to look at where you feel the self-doubt the most. Is it in your relationship? Are you single right now because you popped out of a really messy relationship and she left you? Maybe she cheated on you. And man, you are at the bottom. You're just feeling like, man, I got no self-esteem, no self-worth, all those pieces. Well, one of the great things about hitting rock bottom, the only direction you can go is up. So to go up, you've got to start helping yourself. I'm here for you, pull you up, but you've got to reach for that hand. And that's an action step. So how can you reach up? What's a step that you can take right now to do something that makes you feel remarkable, that makes you feel like you've done something and prove to yourself that you are good enough? Is it something you can do in your relationship? If you are in one right now, how can you make a decision in your relationship where you know it's going to land? It's a strong sense of who you are. How can you take ownership of that in your relationship? Or maybe it's dating and you are being spun around. You're being taken advantage of. Maybe this is your opportunity to say, I'm asserting my values and boundaries. I'm not putting up with this shit anymore, and call it for what it is, from a place of being remarkable. You're in your authentic masculine frame. Is that something that you can take ownership of? Where can you be more decisive in your life? Maybe it's your health, your well-being. Maybe you need to go for that run. Maybe you have to hit the gym. Maybe you've been lethargic. Maybe you're making stupid nutrition choices. Start small and work your way up, but take action, brother. You can't be navel gazing and pointing fingers and blaming the world for how you are feeling. You've got to take ownership. This is why when it comes to doing men's work, focus on you. It's like putting your own oxygen mask on before you help others. It's also one of the challenges. A lot of men that have the story around not being good enough. We are people pleasers. We go out there and we start doing all these things, and all of a sudden you find yourself in the nice guy trap. Yeah. And then you're being totally used and abused in all kinds of scenarios. And you never own the authentic masculine power that you need in order to pop out of it. So take a little bit of action today in an area that you feel that you can dominate in. Just make it happen. Make it happen. All right. And that brings us up to step number 4, gentlemen. And that is build daily confidence. So like I said before, when you are building up your victories, giving yourself evidence that, hey, I have done something epic before in my life. I can do it again. Set up a daily practice to build up that confidence. And that might be mirror work where you are in front of the mirror doing affirmations. Now, if that's something that you're completely new to, it may seem strange, But the reality is you've got to look yourself in the eye, because the man in the mirror matters the most. It doesn't matter what anybody else has to say. It's what you say to yourself. So the longer you are telling yourself that you're not good enough, you're deepening that program. So every day, brother, I want you to have a daily confidence ritual. And that is saying affirmations that fill your cup about the truth. I am a remarkable man. I am a champion. I am a hero. I am a brother. I am a remarkable man, and I'm living a remarkable life. And see, whatever you need to, go into the law of attraction. Think and Grow Rich is a great book. Go into those affirmations. They matter. There's a ton of affirmations all over YouTube. Find one that works for you and do them daily. In fact, if you are really low in the not good enough category, I want you to do them twice a day. Do it twice a day. Build up that confidence muscle, because it starts with the words that you speak. Every time you say something negative about yourself, you are sending a subconscious signal that this is your truth. Remember how we started off. This is not your truth. It's bullshit. This is a lie that you're telling yourself. It truly is. It's a lie, brother. Perhaps just go into your journal and tell yourself, like, where are you fucking lying to yourself? Say it, like, put that in there. Where am I fucking lying to myself? And go deep. See what comes up for you. And you may just go, holy shit, I can't believe I'm hanging on to the stories that I'm hanging on to that do not serve me. So a daily confidence ritual, perhaps twice a day, is essential. And get your physiology into it, because your physiology, your energy in motion is your emotion. So the more emotion that you put into it, the more it anchors it in. I am a fucking remarkable man. And own it. Own it. And finally, number 5, surround yourself with remarkable men. Surround yourself with the people that are here to elevate you. Chances are, if you are not feeling that you are good enough, or you feel that you have imposter syndrome, you may be in an environment, a core group that feels the same way, and they're kind of pulling you down. They don't have the energy to lift you up. At the Remarkable Man Project, we're here to elevate all men to get to the 2.0 level, the remarkable man within. A rising tide lifts all boats, and we are that tide, gentlemen. And so you are the sum total of the 5 people you hang out with. And if some of them are rocking it, some of them are not. You are somewhere in the middle. You don't want to be the guy that's pulling the rest of the guys down. So look at the people that you associate with. Chances are you're doing the lone wolf thing. Yeah, you're isolating yourself. You are just kind of going within. So I want you to consider changing your tribe. That's why I created the Remarkable Man Project. Join our school community, a rapidly growing international group of like-minded men, all striving for the next level. And it's all about empowerment and encouragement. And I give you the tools and the resources to help you elevate to the next level. And it's about brotherhood and camaraderie. So click the link in the description and join the Remarkable Man Project today. It's free. And if you feel compelled to work one-on-one with me, click the link in the description and book your breakthrough discovery call. Let's have a powerful conversation about where you want your next breakthrough. And I'll help you elevate to that 2.0, the remarkable man that is within, so you too can live your remarkable life. I only have a limited number of spaces available for one-on-one coaching. And get my book, The Remarkable Man, Champions to Women, Heroes to Children, and Brothers to Each Other. It's available on Amazon today. It's the book, the catalyst that started a movement. And it's a game changer for countless men. I believe in you, brother. And I want you to believe in you. And it all starts with your inner game. It all starts with the stories that you tell yourself, that you are good enough. You already are. You are a child of the Most High. You are connected to all the power in the universe. It's just up to you to claim your power. You are already a remarkable man in spite of your circumstances. Get this, because as you do, you might be going, you know what? Maybe there is something to what Dwayne's saying. Maybe I have been selling myself short. Maybe I've been just allowing this drama to really create my story. And now I'm so used to it, I wallow in it. And it becomes my excuse for not striving for becoming remarkable. Could that be a truth? Gentlemen, we live in a crazy, upside down, clown show, woke agenda world. And like I said at the beginning, now more than ever, this world needs remarkable men. My question to you is, will you be one of them? Gentlemen, I hope this was of value to you. If it was, please like, share, comment on it, and subscribe if you have yet to do so. And if you're going through these feelings of not being good enough, let's get the dialogue started. All right, be good to yourself. And remember, you're not alone on the journey. At the Remarkable Man Project, we've got your back. Cheers.